Wow, it is a beautiful morning. This is one gorgeous morning. Wow. Let's get to school. Good morning. It is April 14th, it is Monday, and it is 6:42. And it is a beautiful morning out.
Yeah, it's cold though, but it's beautiful.
So, we have a few things to accomplish today. But first, we have to get Lily to school. Right?
Yes.
So let's get going with that. Come home, have some coffee, have a bowl of oatmeal with some fresh honey in it, and then we gotta go out and do a few things. So let's get ready and let's go have a good day. Alright, Lil, I hope you have a great day, alright? Have fun in school. It does not get any better than starting off the day with Tiffany's amazing oatmeal and coffee. Let's relax, eat, and then we can go out. Alright, it's 9 o'clock. Let's get going. Alright, so here's the deal. It is 9:06. I did not want to leave Tiffany at all. I just wanted to stay with keeping her in my arms, because she is so amazing, and I just love holding on to her. But I do have to get some work done today. First of all, we have to go ahead and get the tax returns filed off. We gotta get those sent over to the IRS, because now all the forms are available for me. On top of that, we gotta go ahead and also go over to Staples and get a sealable envelope for that. Go to Amscot, get a money order for Kelly Education Service for the $8 for the drug test, and then we are good to go. And then God only knows what we'll do the rest of the day. But also, we do have to do one other thing. We gotta get gas. We have 43 miles right now of range. So let's get going. We got a bit to do. And not to mention, I want to get back to a beautiful girl later. And also, thank you, Christina, for the comment about the open and honest part. Definitely appreciate that. Because really, it's one of the cornerstones, and if you can't have honesty with your audience, then what's the point in doing it? That's how I feel personally. So, let's go ahead and let's get going. Alright, let's go into Staples, and let's get the envelope we need to go and get the tax return filed off. They have this one here, $3.39. Or I can go with the small one for a couple dollars. I think I'm gonna go with the bigger one, just to be on the safe side. It's funny, so they think this is a gaming desk. This is not a gaming desk. A lot of new gamers, they want beautiful wood, that kind of stuff. Alright, got our envelope. Now we can go ahead and mail out the tax return filing and be done. $3.61, not bad. Okay, so here's the deal. You're probably wondering, Ryan, you do realize that it's only like $149 to go ahead and do the tax return filing if you do it through TurboTax, right? Yes, I do know that. However, there is a slight problem with it, of doing it that way. And that is the fact that when you have 4 of them that you have to close out for the year, that's 4 times the $150. That's a lot of money. So that's why, honestly, I do it this way. Plus, I already know all of our numbers anyway, so I don't need to pay TurboTax. And the government has the forms right on the site for free. Alright, let's go in the Fifth Third and let's go ahead and get the money order we need for Kelly. Alright, so we got our money order. Yes, it cost us $2, but a lot of times whenever I go to Amscot where they are free, it takes forever, unfortunately. So it was more like a convenience thing. Plus, I was right here and I had to deposit money anyway. But let's go ahead, let's get over to the post office. Then I gotta get gas, which is right next to the post office. I'm trying to keep everything in a nice smooth line. That's basically my goal right now. Let's keep going. Alright, let's go into the post office. Let's get this done. That way we can get home and relax with a beautiful girl. $6.35, so total spent $10 for the tax returns. Not bad. Honestly, I'm just happy to get all this done. Because truthfully, it's stuff that we really needed to, and I had to wait to go ahead and get certain forms available to me. Next, do I want to get gas or just want to go home? Let's just go ahead and... You know what? I think I'm going to take a gander around Goodwill quick before I head home. Alright, let's go in the Goodwill. And let's go see if there's any new games. One thing I noticed, Tuck Everlasting is still here. Step by Step is still here. But these games are basically still the same. Ton of Wii Fit. And also Connect Adventure. Not much has changed. Then again, I could buy this just to annoy Tiffany with. It's funny, I remember Lily having a game just like that one, Hour of Fun. Still, not a much different. Same games, unfortunately. A couple of new items sprinkled in. But overall, nothing that I wanted to walk away with and part with my money on. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's get back home because I feel like having a nice cup of coffee. And I'm going to save myself $6 by just brewing it at home instead of getting a cup of coffee out. Because why not? I'm right near home anyway, so let's get going. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's get home to Tiffany because really, I miss her by now. And I definitely want that cup of coffee. And not to mention, I feel like it's only 10:20, but we have accomplished so much. We got the corporate tax returns filed off, and we also got the money order for Kelly Education. So I think that we are actually on pace and doing really freaking good. Oh my gosh.
Subscribe.
Hey, how's your headache?
It's better.
Oh, I missed you.
Miss you too. Just wondering what you're doing.
Do you know where I am?
No. I didn't look yet.
Alright, let's go get Lil from school. So, despite missing your boyfriend, did you at least have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, well, we need to go do something important. We need to get gas, because we only got 24 miles. Alright, 1865 for a little over 6 gallons.
I hit my firehouse. I tried.
Alright, so basically now we need to go to Publix. We need to get dinner. And then later, do you remember what we're doing?
Oh, crumble cookie.
That's right, we are going over to Crumble Cookie tonight after dinner. So we're gonna have an early dinner. Then go over there and just have a nice treat to ourselves. Do you want Crumble Cookie?
Nope.
Chocolate chip? Now she's up.
That's it.
Alright, let's go in the Publix and let's get dinner. That way we can go home and relax. You don't see many soft cloths like that. Alright, let's go ahead and do Italian sausage ravioli with broccoli. And we can get our marinara. Perfect. Is she still complaining?
No.
No fun for you.
Damn me.
It's in the trunk.
My.
Am I mean?
Yes.
Good.
All right, let's go.
Am I a good daddy?
Boy, hey. Yeah. Not here, Dave. She went off topic.
Yep. About her boyfriend not being here today.
Yep.
Let's get home. It is smoking hot out
Oh my
here.
god, yes. Come on.
Just like Tiffany is.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh. Alright, it is 5:18. Let's go over to Crumble and let's get some cookies. Oh, I need to say something. I feel fat as crap right now. Thanks to her freaking good cooking.
I do too.
Your good tortellini pasta tonight was amazing.
That came out really good. I liked it a lot.
I like how you got the perfect amount of sausage into each of the shells and you crimped them just right. No, actually, we just bought it pre-made. But still, it was freaking amazing.
It was really good.
No joking. That was actually some of the best pasta I've had in a while. And what's nice, it was something different. You know?
Yeah, we've never actually done that one before.
It was almost like if we went over to Italian Garden.
Yeah.
All right, let's go into Crumble and let's get some good treats and go home and eat. So, we actually did the responsible thing, right?
Yep.
We actually only got 2.
Just 2.
We didn't go for the 4-pack or 6-pack. We got Lily her double chocolate chip, and me and Tiff are gonna have the lemon glazed one. Okay, let me show you quick.
Chocolate?
No, that's double chocolate chip.
Okay.
And you can't say double chocolate.
Okay.
That's Costco.
Yes.
And then you got the lemon glaze. There you got the lemon glaze.
I swore we've tried this one before.
I don't know, but I'm a
I can't
sucker for
remember,
lemon.
though. I know.
No, but really, I'm actually happy with what we did. That way, we don't have a bunch that we're throwing away, and we also don't have that overstuffed feeling from them. Like, you gotta eat them. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta eat them, or else they go bad.
Leche, yeah, that one has to be eaten the moment it's pretty much made. The carrot cake could have, like,
Oh, man, so you're telling me if I got the tres leches, I would have had to eat that whole thing tonight?
Yeah.
And you would have had to help me?
Cream sponge.
And you would have helped me?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have.
Oh, gosh. All right, let's get home. Let's relax. And then I'm going to edit this video. And then just talk to you for a minute before I do. Let's go from there. You are not eligible for a Florida Educator Certificate as shown below temporary certificate. That's a bit disappointing. Until you find out what it means. So basically, here's the deal. What it basically means is that in order to be eligible to get a temporary certificate for teaching in the state of Florida, I first needed a bachelor's degree in anything. That was step 1. Accomplished that a few years ago, which seemed like a lifetime ago, in all honesty. It was that long ago. But now what I need additionally is I have to go ahead and pass an exam showing mastery of that subject. Or I can go back into school and take a bunch more classes. Guess what option I'm doing? Yep. I'm going to go and just do the mastery exam. Study up, take the exam, and be done. Because honestly, I am not going to go into $40,000-$50,000 worth of student loan debt for a teaching degree again. That's not going to work this time. So, from what I've seen, basically all you need to do is go ahead, study good, then go ahead and pass the exam. And the core competencies that I was actually trying for was social sciences, which also encompasses world history, English, and business education, along with one other one, and that was going to be elementary school teaching. So when it said that I need to go ahead and pass the exam in that master subject, cool. The downside is each of them is like $150 a piece every time you want to go ahead and try to take the exam. That's the downside. But overall, that's not bad compared to thousands of dollars to get another education degree. That I couldn't justify, especially not in my age bracket right now. Going back to college and everything, nah, I just don't have time for that right now, to be honest. So doing the exam is my best bet, especially since I'm already good at world history and stuff. So hey, that's gonna be a pretty good one for me. Now, after I go ahead and I get the temporary certificate, then I move into getting my professional certificate. And what that encompasses is then I have to go and I have to take a professional standard test. And basically it's just another examination to make sure you know what you're doing. Not bad. And then after that, then I can get my full-on teaching certificate after I do one more thing, which is a course done by a third-party vendor. Teachers for Tomorrow, that's one that I was going to work with. There's a number of them, but yeah. And after that, so you do the professional exam, you take the course, then you are a full-fledged teacher. And then you renew that every 5 years. So that's not too bad. There is one good spot. So because I have a master's degree, I am exempt from the FTCE. Basically, it's a Florida standardized test that all the teachers would have had to go through. And about 5 years ago, it was actually first implemented. And it caused a lot of what we see right now, where a lot of teachers were unfortunately terminated. And not because they were bad teachers. Not at all. Not because they screwed up or because they were playing around and they weren't getting the job done with the students. No. It was because, for instance, you would have a geography teacher who didn't know algebra, for instance. Yeah, that makes sense. But that's why so many of the teachers were let go, and I saw a bunch of news articles about it too. But I am exempt from that because I hold a master's degree, even though it's in management and a specialty in human resource management. But I am so ecstatic because all I have to do is just study up, take the professional exam for the mastery and subject, and then I can get my temp certificate and start working with the schools. It feels like it's been forever since January. It's funny because when I was first let go from Dealer IT Spectrio, it was interesting because I had an idea of what I wanted to do. I wanted to stay in IT. And over time, then my mind shifted into wanting to do my own company, and in the end, I was thinking about what I really wanted, and that was to give back to the community and to help other kids out with learning. And that's where the education part came in. So the point in this whole antidote is the path that you think that you're originally on may not be the one that you're truly meant to be on. It could just lead you to it down the road. And after all you gotta do is just keep your mind open to them. And with that, I hope you guys have a good night. It has been a long, stressful day of getting to the post office, getting the tax forms done, sent out. But there was one saving grace today. One thing Actually, two. That made today so unstressful. It was unbelievable. That just took away all the stress. And that was coming home to Tiffany's beautiful smile after doing all that stuff and running around, and then getting low and seeing her happy. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And with that, I hope you have a good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
But I know we won't give this